Hey, what's going on? You know who this is. It is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan Hotels. We have Lou in the house. He's going to tell us everything we need to know about hotel ownership, what we should and shouldn't do when we're in a hotel business. How you been? Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, Bruce.
So how did you get started in the business?
Oh my gosh. So I got started in the business when I was 19. I always loved to travel. I used to go to this amazing resort in the Poconos called Woodloch Pines. It was like the best highlight of my year. I was like, wow, if I really want to be remembered and make an impact on people's lives, I got to go work in a hotel or be a celebrity. I was never going to be a celebrity, so I went to work in hotels.
Yeah. He's a celebrity today.
So first job, a Holiday Inn in New York. So
what was it like when you bought your first hotel? Like, what was that experience like?
Yeah, so I just bought my first hotel last year, and it was pretty nerve-wracking. So it's a small property in a great demand location, but it needs everything. You know, it needs to be fully renovated. We needed to figure out an operating model because it's only 11 rooms and it's not somewhere where I can go operate it. So I think honestly, the spreadsheet work of figuring out the financing for a small property and figuring out how to kind of make the demand and supply work is the easier part. It really becomes operations, right? We have 11 rooms. We can do about 32 people. We can do full buyouts and everything, which gives you a lot of versatility.
Nice.
But again, to operate that is quite a challenge. So we have a live-in operator.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Like, give everybody a background, how you got into hotels and.
Yeah, so again, I started when I was 18, 19 at a Holiday Inn as a part-time reservations manager. And I never looked back, right? So I went on to do new hotel openings. So after that, I opened the Hotel Gansevoort in New York City, the first hotel in the meatpacking district. And we kind of invigorated or recreated what is now the new meatpacking district. Did more hotel openings. And then after the last one, I went to a little known company that was acquired by Priceline.com called Bookings.nl. Nice. And I was one of the first people to start building the company that now everybody knows as Booking.com. And I did that for about 17 years. Left there a couple of years ago, started doing advisory work, built a wellness company, and then recently started at Airbnb in January because they're building a giant hotel vertical. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do it all over again? So now I lead the global hotels and connectivity teams at Airbnb.
You know, I'm familiar with Booking.com. I remember when they first came out, like they were literally knocking door to door.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah, and I was like one of those original ones in New Jersey that they was knocking on.
Okay.
I'm like, there's no way people are gonna book on this website when they can just book directly with the hotel.
Yep.
And I was so wrong.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked too well. And now it's like the industry is almost if they can't live without it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we're working again to build a hotels division in Airbnb, and it's a similar thing. You know, hotels are still always looking to find like incremental guests and to diversify distribution. And, you know, so far what we're hearing is that it's a breath of fresh air to have another choice for hoteliers to distribute at scale. So that's kind of nice.
You know, I was another competitor. They started charging this mandatory 10% discount for their members. And like it's in the contract. And even if it's not in the contract, they're still sticking it to you anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even if I'm at rate parity, I'm always going to be off.
Yeah.
Because this other competitor and their 10% mandatory. So when I had another property, I'm like, I'm going to figure out a way to backdoor it. I'm not listing directly with them because I don't want to pay this mandatory 10%. Like, what are some of the issues you came across of when you first got started and where you're at today when it comes to the listings?
Oh, geez. So I think it's a tough one to answer because when I first got started, it was like 2006.
Yeah.
So there was, there weren't too many bells and whistles to online travel agencies back then. It was just basically load some rates into an extranet and get some faxes, right? And even right now with Airbnb, we launched this program in January. So even this has very limited, right? We're just at the kind of crawl stage, signing up properties, getting them connected, things like that. So I don't even know where to begin yet with where we're going. But I do think that one of the things we're endeavoring to do is really show much more of a value and hospitality distribution mindset versus a commoditization and kind of like heads in beds, rate competitive. Like we have to have a competitive rate, of course, right? You gotta like maintain competitiveness so customers see what they are looking for, and don't constantly look around. Oh, is there a better rate here, better rate there? But I think sort of gone are going to be the days where it's a race to like, we got to get the lowest possible rate. Instead, we're going to try and layer on value to those transactions.
That is a very good move, because I get like at least 2 or 3 calls a week from every single OTA saying, hey, give us a 30% discount, run this promotion. And what I don't hear is, we're going to cut our rate in half for you. We're going to cut our commission in half for you so you could do this discount. They want the hotel to take all of the loss, and they get all of the gain. And I don't think that's a win-win situation for both parties.
I tell you what, for hotels that are eligible, we have about 100 markets that we launched. And this year, there's a crazy margin incentive for Airbnb hotels. So like for me, when I looked at this, I was like, we really want to do this? But I still remember when we came in at booking, we were at 12% commission in every market that we came into for first. And then we always moved it to 15. Airbnb has a pretty similar model right now. So like, get in while the getting's good, you know?
Okay, so we're locking in at a certain percentage, or you can't say yet? It's okay if you can't say it.
It's a certain percentage, and it's a good percentage.
Okay.
And people will be happy.
Perfect. Listen, thank you so much for being on the show. I know you got to go eat.
I do. It's lunchtime.
Is there anything you want to say to the audience before we go?
You know, I think what it is remember every day that what we're doing in hospitality matters, right? That person that showed up at your door had a reason to be gone from home, and they have some kind of ambition for that trip. So let's always try to meet them where they're at, and not just be lodging, not just be a room and a bed. That's great, but we got to be more.
All right. And how can everybody get in touch with you?
You can find me on LinkedIn, or you can find me running in the streets. You know, I run a lot. So if you don't see me in the streets, you can find me on LinkedIn.
And for my audience, that he's saying running in the streets, not running the streets. It's
That's right. Two different things. I'm a New Yorker.
Two different things.
You're from up north.
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, so we know how it is. And thank you for tuning in for another episode. This is Bruce Jordan of Michael Jordan Hotels, signing out. Hey, what's going on? It's Bruce Jordan, the hotel revenue expert. I just want to take a quick second to thank you for watching this video. If you could just do us a big favor and just subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more videos like this, more information, great information about hotels. I'm also the author of the Hotel Revenue Bible. You can get that book on hotelrevenuebible.com. And we are here to answer all your questions. So if you have any questions, just shoot us a quick text at 321-321-2002. That's 321-321-2002. And you can book a revenue call. Go to hotelrevenuecall.com and we can answer any and all your questions. Just make an appointment with me. You'll do one-on-one with me. You'll be able to do one-on-one with me, and we could go ahead and get all your questions answered and see if you have any revenue issues that needs to be resolved. Talk to you soon. Thank you again. Hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate you.